Hey Ash, here. Good morning. All we need is love. Thank you, John Pogacar. Love on every billboard. So I want to talk to you today about an experience that led to an emotion and a feeling, and then followed after feeling the thoughts and the feeling, the thoughts and the feeling. I could feel my body going to this circle of thought, thinking, and feeling, and I could feel the momentum, the feeling that feeling of unworthiness and guilt and shame and undeserving and resent and anger, frustration last night. And I slept on it and I feel like relief. And this is the work, right? This is the work. The more you just see your emotions as not being you can unattach from them and sort of really sticking in there, just really breathing in and sucking it in, even though you might feel like, I need to react to that person to defend myself because that person's not right and I'm unworthy and I need to protect my unworthiness story and undeserving story because that's me. That's been me for years and years and years, and nothing else can come, and I need that person. I'm dependent on that thing outside of me, and we build this story, this illusion that's there's something out there that's giving us validation that we're deserving of things, deserving of love, and we're seeking approval of other people, and we're all trying just to fit in, and instead of just fitting in with ourselves, fitting in with our own heart and letting everyone else do their thing, and we just do our thing, just listen to our heart and just feel the intention, move with intention. Feel if your conscious is clear and you've moved with good intentions, then let everyone else do their thing and love them for their reactions and how their response is. Doesn't do any good. When does it do any good? Reacting and noticing the impulses, noticing that any negative emotion is showing you, it's your organic system showing you that you're in disagreement with your inner being. You're in disagreement with God. You're in disagreement with how the universe works. And notice the stories that say, I need to do something to get out of this. I need to eat something. I need to say something to someone. And notice if you're feeling the anger, then you're on your way up. Anger can be a good thing. You're on your way up. From anger comes frustration, then hope, then joy, then love, then peace. And then it's all possible. All potentials are possible in that space. And just knowing that any adversity that's coming through is showing you, it's teaching you. And we can choose to be we can choose the feelings that we want. We can be deliberate in choosing the feeling that we want to feel. We don't need things outside of us to feel a certain feeling. I know the society has built this program, and it's totally understandable. We had total innocence in this game, this virtual reality game that we're in, and it's fun. It's fun. The world is not a hostile place. Life's supposed to be fun, right? Life is supposed to be fun. How does that feel when I say that life is supposed to be fun? God is not hostile. God's on your side. God is doing all the heavy lifting for us. We just need to relax, chill out. And notice when you're being triggered by someone, it's just really just a mirror effect. Really, it's just showing you something that inside you that just wants to leave, right? It's showing you that think it's like a message of like, actually, I think you're holding on to something. I think you're in this thing that you've got going on, this relationship you've got with this thing. I think it's time to leave. So I'm going to show you something now. I'm gonna do something for you, and I'm just gonna take it off you, and we're just gonna sit, and you're just gonna let go, and you're just gonna, and then, yeah, and just let go of the cases, and just feel the lightness, feel the relief when you've dropped them, and go on to the next thing. What's the next thing you can sort of let go and unattach from? All these stuff wants to leave, and the universe will, if you don't let go of it, then the universe will do it for you, because everything's temporary, right? Everything's temporary, apart from death and paying taxes. Everything's temporary. Everything needs to leave. And notice, if you're feeling when you lose something, or when a relationship ends, or you lose your job, or lose some money, and you feel that negative emotion, notice that need to leave. If you're feeling that negative emotion when someone's got, it's basically saying that really needs to go, because the energy, the emotion is just energy, emotion. If you feel the negative emotion when that thing's go, that it can only mean that you were stuck to that thing, you were attached to it. And noticing that that's a blessing. It's a blessing that the universe has took it away for you. Or we can choose just to let go ourselves. But sometimes the universe will like to say, no, I think you're done with this thing now. I'm just gonna, it needs to roll on to the next thing, because you're just perfect on your own. You are love. I'll tell you about a story, because I know everyone loves stories. Everyone loves stories. And it's just, last night I was angry and upset and frustrated. I wanted to do things, I wanted to tell, I wanted to blame, I wanted to do things about it. But now I'm just like in peace. I've moved up the emotional scale. I can feel it. I can feel the lightness. Now I've sort of spoke to people about it. And yes, sometimes this is necessary. It's necessary just to vent off and get it off your chest. But again, it's realising that not being dependent on that. We have a potential to just sit on our own and shorten that refractory period. So in December, I joined a coherence healing group. It's called Co-Heal International. Just lovely people, lovely community, and yeah, they do like these coherence healing sessions via Zoom, and I was a regular healer on these sessions, and yeah, I open my heart in these sessions, and I'm a sort of character that likes to talk and share, and I love that, and I love how open I am, and but I just think maybe it's just some people are just not ready for that, and there has to be a breakdown somewhere. If you're acting in a way where that person doesn't feel good, and they don't know that they're unaware that it's them, it's their trigger that's causing them not to feel good. It's not me. If they're unaware of that, then that person's going to look outside and say, right, I need to do something outside about this because I don't feel good. When really it's inside of us. But I understand how we get lost, how we're a bit stuck in our emotions, and we blame people, and we want to control. So we want to control, so we don't want to feel those emotions we felt when we were children, right? Of being abandoned and maybe being abused. So we try and change the outside to sort of prevent that prevent the same experience. And we sort of deem it as, oh no, it's that thing that's happening now that's causing that, but really it's just a memory that's just wants to leave. And the more we change things, try to egoically change things outside, the more the energy just sticks and stays there stagnant, and it can be there for years and years. For some people, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and yeah. So yeah, back to the story. Co-Heal International healing group on I joined a Facebook group, and they go for healing sessions, and we meditate with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And on the Facebook group I shared some posts about, I did a couple of lives just sharing how I felt, and I did some posts where I created an event. I created a Dr. Joe study group event, where we just going through Evolve Your Brain book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I created an event on Facebook, and I posted the event on the Co-Heal International group, and the post was removed by the administrators, Nancy and the other administrator. I don't know. I love them anyway. And yeah, they sent me a message saying, look, we've removed your posts. We don't like people advertising events that's outside of their sort of bubble, their sort of clique, their sort of Co-Heal International sort of thing that we've got going on. So it was removed, and so I thought, yeah, it's fine. If you want to remove my post, that's absolutely fine. You do what you need to do. I'll do what I need to do. Just so you know, I'll keep sharing these events. And if you want to remove it, remove it. And if you want to remove me from a group, that's fine as well. I'm sure there'll be emotion if you do remove them from the group, but maybe I need to see that. So just you do you, and I'll do me. And we don't need to fit in with each other. We just move them into intention, because I knew that I was posting these with good intentions. I wanted to share love, I wanted to share inspiration, expansion. So if they haven't got the broad perspective, understand that's fine. And I love them for that. But yeah. I had one of the administrators phone me up. She sent me a message saying, I need to speak to you. A couple hours later, she sort of rung me up, and we had a chat, and just sort of exchanged views. Felt a sort of discord. It didn't feel good. And we're just unaligned. We're just unaligned of our perspectives and our awareness and frequencies, vibrations with this person. And so we ended the call, and last night, this week I posted about the Love on Every Billboard campaign. I posted a photo of me at the Love billboard in Manchester, and I done some text about about the story, and last sort of thing I sort of mentioned, if you want to get in touch, drop me a message or drop me a comment underneath. And I posted this to this Co-Heal International group, and yeah, there's a bit of engagement anyway, but then it was removed. Then the post was removed from the group. I thought, okay, that's fine. So last night I thought, maybe maybe we can do some meditation. Felt like some meditation, healing. So I went onto the Co-Heal International group, and when I was searching for a group, I thought, it wasn't coming up. It wasn't in my Facebook search. So I thought, maybe they've removed me, maybe they've blocked me. So I sent a message to the administrators, Nancy and, excuse me, I forgot the name of the other person. And I just sort of said, just to confirm, just to make sure that you have removed me from a group and it's not a mistake. And they both messaged me back saying, quite a long message. One of the messages saying, it's with regret. It's with regret that, yes, we have removed you and blocked you. We've tried to talk to you. We've warned you. It's not acceptable. We've had problems in the past. And we wish you all the best. We're just not right fit for you at a moment. And that's a general sort of energy of the messages. I think Nancy said, she seemed to sort of talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old with messages. One of them said, what first line of it? I'll have to go and check. It's like it said, I'd have to, once again, or something like, once again, I've had to remove your post. I've done this. We've had to do this 5 or 6 times. Yet another, I've had to remove yet another post from you. like my mother used to say, yet another post. Love on every billboard. You want to share love on every billboard. 5 or 6 posts. We've had problems in the past. It's with regret we've had to remove you. We're just not the right fit for you. Eliciting. One of the administrators said, although you didn't ask for money, we could feel the attempt to elicit a conversation with another member of the group. So it's with regret we've had to make this decision to remove you from a group. Yeah. So anyway, got these messages and I was upset and angry, right? I was upset and angry about it, and I was trying to suck it in because I could feel my body like, you need to do something about it. You need to sort of say they're wrong, and you need to get in touch with Dr. Joe Dispenza and tell him about these people, removed from a group talking about love on every billboard. So anyway, I just sent a message back saying, I love you, Nancy, I love you, whoever it was, and but I felt I had to really sort of bite my tongue. I could feel like the egoic really wanted to sort of say, you're wrong, who do you think you are? So anyway, I had a chat with someone I'm friends with someone in the group, and I had a chat with them about it. And to let her know how I felt, and and it's a new day, sun's shining, the birds are still singing. I think we've still got life, and I'm still alive. I'm still talking, still hearing, speaking, touching, feeling. And I look at it now as humorous, like How can you be removed? Really? How can you be removed from a healing group for sharing love on every billboard? It's funny. So anyway, that's my story for today. And yeah, I'm sure there's many other healing groups I can join. I could even start my own healing group. Gosh, I hope Dr. Joe Dispenza doesn't find out about this, that I've been sharing about love on every billboard on Coherence Healing Group. He's authorised Coherence Healing Groups. Who do I think I am? Sharing love and eliciting conversations with people in the group. Remove this person. Block him. So, yeah, it's just again, it's showing me evidence of where we're at in a collective consciousness, And you notice how you sort of tune into their ego, their sort of egoic choices. And like, notice how we're teaching our body to feel certain emotions. Like when we say it's with regret, when we start messages with it's with regret, we're like saying, we're just sort of teaching our body to feel regret. It's not us. We don't feel regret. We're just love. It's with regret. It's with regret. Why? Why is it with regret? If you're feeling regret, then you must be regretful. That's in the past, right? You can only feel regretful if you're of something in the past. And we're just now. We just learn from the past. Right? We don't regret. Regret is sort of wishing you'd done something else in the past. It just doesn't make sense, the word regret. Why would you, it's like the energy of, oh, I should have done something else in the past. Or that shouldn't have happened. And like, in that scenario, like, they've removed from a group and that person's feeling regret. She's done it. She's just, why are you feeling regret for something that you've just done? You're basically saying, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Regret is I shouldn't have done that, but she's just done it. Just own it, right? So you could tell, like, if you're feeling regret, there's that mixed energy, like there's a discord. You know, when saying I shouldn't have done that, there's part of you saying, it's fine, just leave it. It's loving every billboard. It's Ashley, he's okay. He's switched over up to healing groups. You know, it's fine. But there's probably maybe there's another part that says, no, you need to control this guy. You've had problems in the past. The same problems might happen again. And we need to avoid at all costs. And it's a battle between the two minds, right? But it's understanding the two characters, that these are just characters. And it's like noticing the frequency of, you might say, like, just repeating, like, Ashley's a good guy. He's come to healing groups. He's sharing love. It's good cause. Yes, I don't agree with it, but it's not causing any harm. I'll just let this go. It's fine. All's good. I might just message him and say, we'd rather you didn't do that, but it's okay. But I'm not, I don't think there's any need to remove from group. But there's another character I might say, no, Ashley's a danger. You've had this thing happened in the past, and Ashley's just like this person, so you need to get rid of this guy because you need to control this situation. Because and it's really just energy that's just stuck, or yeah, so, but we're all on this journey, right? We're on this journey. We're all in this human experience, and I tend to notice these things in other people. So the work for me is, taking responsibility of, what is it showing for me? What is it showing for me? And yeah, I think the dependency in that group, because when the feeling of like not being part of a group sort of brought up some emotion, like, oh, I enjoyed it and there's nowhere else to go. But anyway, there's lots of other groups. Dr. Joe's got lots of meditations on his websites. Well, I might be banned from Dr. Joe if he hears about this. Well, yeah, maybe whatever's meant to be is meant to be. Love Dr. Joe. Love everyone. Love life. Love that we can just talk about this and just be free and express and not just move with intention and just laugh about it, smile. Life's supposed to be fun. Don't take life too serious. So yeah, enjoy your day. Well, it's Sunday now. Love, love, love.